Okay, so today we will be doing some aspects related to the questions given in your worksheet. So first we will discuss how Leslie's death has influenced or affected Jess. So let's start. The unexpected death of Leslie provided Jess with the ultimate test of his courage. She had helped him to find his inner strength, but he had to make the choice to use it. In the end, Jess had to decide whether to go back to his life the way it was or to honor Leslie's memory by keeping alive the story of Terabithia. So when Leslie died, Jess didn't believe it. He rather find out that Leslie was alive and hiding somewhere than move on and create a new world for himself or find new opportunities for himself. So here it says that he wanted to go back or find a new way to honor Leslie's memory. So we can see the impact of Leslie's death when Jess finally begins to move on. So he had to decide between these two choices. In the end, he decided to honor Leslie's memory by moving on. He realizes what he has been taught through his friendship with her. It is highly significant that he returns to the kingdom of Terabithia and is able to continue imagining his adventures there, even though Leslie, who guided their friend adventures until this stage, is no longer with him. So how does he Jess move on? He decides that he will move on by honoring the memory of Leslie's creative abilities, her imaginative abilities, and he moves on by going back, returning to the kingdom of Terabithia. Initiating Mabel into Terabithia is likewise a key moment as it symbolizes sharing the pleasure and fun of their games with others. Terabithia lives on, just as the memory of Leslie and all that she has taught Jess will live on as well. So after Leslie's death, he realizes that sharing his pleasure and fun with others is a better way to live. He realizes that he can continue his imagining his adventure without Leslie's help. He has gained the courage to do so now. He doesn't need Leslie with him at his right hand side to help him go to Terabithia. He builds his own bridge which he can cross by himself. After Leslie's death, Jess also learns through his grief to pass on Leslie's memory by doing for others what Leslie did for him, starting by introducing his sister Mabel to Terabithia, demonstrating Jess has grown into a much wiser person as he enters adolescence. So he realizes that he must share his new imaginative abilities with others. He must bring on a new way to connect with others, which is why he connects with Mabel to develop a better friendship. He honors Leslie's memory by allowing Mabel to become the queen of Terabithia. He becomes a wiser person after Leslie's death. So there are various impacts of Leslie's death. Let's recount them. So what were the impacts? First, the unexpected death of Leslie provided Jess with the ultimate test of courage. Before he was afraid, but now he was provided a test for his courage. Can he work and go to Terabithia on his own? That was the test. He realizes after Leslie's death that what he has been taught through the friendship with her, he realizes that he is able to continue imagining his adventure there even without Leslie. Initiating Mabel into Terabithia is likely a key moment as it symbolizes sharing the pleasure and fun of their games with others. So the test of his courage was that was he able to go to Terabithia? Will he able to share the fun with others? So yes, the impact of Leslie's death was that he now realizes that he has to share his moments of pleasure and fun with others, he realizes that he must do what Leslie did for him, starting by introducing his sister Mabel to Terabithia, demonstrating Jess has grown into a wiser person as he enters adolescence. Jess. Before talking about the aspect itself, let's talk about Jess and Leslie's friendship. Their friendship is so magical that it allows them to be their true selves. It allows them to find the best parts in each other and bring it out. So in chapter 5, Leslie comes out of the girls' bathroom with a startling revelation. Janice Avery is sitting in one of the stalls, crying. Leslie initially seems to view this simply as an interesting occurrence, but Jess convinces her that they have to try to help her. So initially, Leslie just says that that's interesting. Janice Avery is crying, but she doesn't want to help Janice Avery. But Jess convinces her that she has to help Janice Avery. So why does Jess want to help Janice Avery? Jess somehow felt responsible for Janice Avery, like one would feel sympathy for wild animals in danger in nature. So Jess felt responsible for Janice Avery after pulling a prank on her in previous chapters. Jess's desire to help her is a testament to the essential goodness of his nature. Although Leslie goes along with him, it is his initiative, and it demonstrates a degree of kindness and sympathy that even Leslie lacks. So, as I discussed before, Leslie just says that it is an interesting occurrence that Janice Avery is crying, but Jess wants to help her. He feels responsible for her. So this shows that Jess is inherently a good person. He has a degree of kindness and sympathy for others, and through his friendship with Leslie, he allows her to feel the compassion as well. He allows her to feel the same kind of kindness and sympathy for Janice Avery. So why does Jess help Janice Avery? He helps her because he feels responsible for her after pulling her prank on her. He is inherently good, which is why he displays a degree of kindness and sympathy towards Janice Avery. So the next aspect that we are going to discuss is related to Mabel and Jess. Why does Jess want to give a Barbie doll to Mabel? Mabel is just a sweet, innocent little girl. If Jess asks her to get his shirt for him, she does it. She laughs at his jokes after Jess explains the jokes, of course. She can even be bribed with paper dolls, as Jess and Leslie figure out. At times, Jess is annoyed by her constant desire to hang out with him. However, he enjoys the feeling of hero worship that he gets from Mabel. So, what we get from this paragraph is that Jess really likes Mabel because she's an innocent and sweet girl. He also likes her because she hero worships him. Maybe Mabel simply loves Jess because of who he is. She likes that he runs, she likes that he plays and has an imagination. She doesn't think his art is weird or anything like that. She loves him for who he is. And that is something that Jess doesn't even get from his father. For these reasons, Jess thinks Mabel is a pretty okay sister. So Jess likes Mabel because she is sweet, kind, she hero worships him. She also likes Jess and expects Jess to be nothing out of the ordinary. She expects Jess to be who he is, nothing outside of what he can be. When Christmas comes around, Miss Erin gives a single dollar to Jess to buy each sibling's Christmas present. Jess coordinates with his older sisters to pool their money together to get Mabel what she really wants for Christmas, a Barbie doll. Jess wanted to do something special for her since she can't always join Jess and Leslie in their activities, and he feels bad about that. So through all of these paragraphs, we have learned two reasons why I just wanted to give a Barbie doll to Mabel. First is that Jess really liked Mabel as he hero worshipped him. She also did not expect Jess to be something out of the ordinary. She accepted Jess for who he is. The second reason was Jess felt bad about not taking Mabel around with him when they went to play, when Jess and Leslie went to play. So these are the two reasons why Jess and Leslie Jess feels bad or just wanted to give a Barbie doll to Mabel. So these are the three questions in your worksheet. What impact did Leslie's death have on Jess? We discussed this. Why do you think Jess wanted to help Janice Avery? We have also discussed this. Why did Jess and his sister plan to give Mabel a Barbie doll? We have also discussed this. His sisters and Jess wanted to give Mabel a Barbie doll because she was a sweet and kind sister. She did not expect anything out of the ordinary from anyone else. She always expected everyone to be their best. I hope these questions answer your um, queries for this worksheet. And now I want you to answer these questions in your own words. You can take the help of the above worksheet, but try to write these uh, words or sentences that you have learned or the aspects that you have learned in your own language. Good luck.